behaviour and antics. This is, after all, our second trip to the hospital this month. Only 2 weeks ago we were testing out super strength when Devon dropped a log on his foot, breaking 2 of his toes. But they healed quickly, just like Devon had told me they would, because it doesn't take Wolverine months to recover, so it wouldn't take Devon long either. They were one and the same, being one of Devon's favourite superheroes and all. We accumulated our powers from our favourite heroes. I shake my head again, not wanting to eat the mysterious gloop on the spoon or to talk to Devon. We've been planning this one for months, studying our Superman DVDs, flicking through our comics and checking the aerodynamics with our action figures. We found the tallest tree and had my mum iron our capes. So what had gone wrong? Scar, you can't stop talking to me. I'm sorry you got hurt, but we'll try again. I promise it was just the branch that got in the way. Devon whispers so our mums don't overhear our plans to try this stunt again. Devon's brown eyes are watering. I hate making him sad. This is worse than the time I accidentally snuck his Thor figure into the wash because I'd somehow managed to get paint on him. The wash had worked, but when my mum hadn't noticed and put Thor in the dryer, I had feared my friendship would melt as quickly as Thor did. However, I got lucky and Devon only cried for 2 days before he started talking to me again, though only after I gave him my Thor to make up for it. I don't really think superheroes are fake. That would be stupid. Who would be out there saving people and capturing the baddies? I say, catching Devon's eyes and giving in to stop his tears. He wipes at his eyes with the back of his hand and smiles. All is right with the world again. I could never really stop talking to him, not forever. Best friends forever, he says, holding up his spoon-free hand, then thinking better of it and resting his hand on my bed. In my current state, I am unable to perform our usual handshake, which would, involve the use of both my hands. Best friends forever, I agree as Devon takes the opportunity of my opening my mouth to shove the spoon of cold slush in. Superheroes have to eat, Scar, he says with a shrug, his tone caring, but with a slight, sly smirk on his face. And they don't really roar like lions when they fly. And with that, he promptly bursts out laughing, while I try not to spray mush all over the hospital bed sheets as giggles creep up my throat. December 2011. You don't think this is dangerous? I shout to Devon, who is standing at the base of the small hut that houses some equipment for the skate park. I don't know why I'm even asking him. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that what I'm doing is dumb. Not least because it's December and it's icy out. Yet here I am. But this is what Devon and I do. It's a Friday night, and after a day of being teased and taunted by Ruby and her gaggle of bullies at school, we need to blow off some steam and, if I'm totally honest, I might be 16, but my childhood dream of being a superhero hasn't faltered. I can say the same for Dee, too. No, you'll be fine, Scar. It's height that you need. Once you leap, tuck your board and you'll fly for longer, Dee yells up at me. He has a beaming smile on his face. One that I notice, now that we're in year 11, makes some of the girls at school go all googly-eyed at him, which is really annoying. I shake my head to focus and take in a few deep breaths. I can do this. I plant my foot firmly on the board so I don't roll before I'm ready, and I close my eyes to envision myself soaring into the sky, a symbol of what life will be like after 7 more months of secondary school. But who's counting? When I open them, I push off with my right foot. The sloping roof allows my board to pick up the speed that I need to accelerate into the air before I land in the bowl. The edge of the roof is in sight, and just as my board hits the air, I hear someone shout, "What are you kids?" I don't hear the rest because the next second an all too familiar pain courses through my body, if not worse than the time before, and this time I immediately black out.